हाँ करवाया था, ऑपरेशन किया था मेरा, डॉक्टर हेगड़े बॉम्बे हॉस्पिटल में, और इसके देसाई ने, गायनोलॉजिस्ट। ना एलोपैथी की था। हाँ नहीं हुआ, मुझे कुछ फायदा नहीं हुआ। एवरी मंथ वहीं जाती, वहाँ पे सब चेकअप होते, ब्लड टेस्ट करो, वो तो करो, सब टेस्ट करके सीटी वो करो, और उससे मुझे कुछ नहीं। फिर कीमोथेरेपी भी हमें से एवरी मंथ पे कीमोथेरेपी करना पड़ता है, तो वहाँ पे कुछ उसके बाद कुछ दवाई नहीं देते उन लोग। हाँ जी, मैं यहाँ पे आई। एलोपैथी का क्या था, 1 साल तक मुझे उसमें फायदा नहीं हुआ। उसके बाद मैं पंकज नरम के पास आई, आयुर्वेद के में ट्रीटमेंट ली, उससे मुझे बहुत फायदा। मेरे सिर में बाल भी नहीं थे और मेरी स्किन भी सब ब्लैक हो गई थी, तो उसने मुझे दवाई दी और दवा से मुझे बाल आया और स्किन में भी बहुत फायदा हुआ, और खाना भी अच्छा अच्छा होता है। नहीं कुछ नहीं होते, उनका जो इंस्ट्रक्शन रहते हैं ना, उस हिसाब से आप करेंगे तो, और विश्वास रखना पड़ता है कि अपने को ये दवा से फायदा जरूर होंगे। हाँ मैं आयुर्वेद, मैं तो सबको यही देती हूँ कि आप आयुर्वेदिक करिए, और डॉक्टर पंकज के पास एक बार तो आप विजिट पे जाइए। आप ट्राई करिए, 15 दिन नहीं होंगे तो कोई बात नहीं, फिर ट्राई तो करिए।
See, there is a lot of data which says that at least in the Western world, we have data, proven data, that every third person in the United States and in Europe are actually shifting to alternative medicine. And in alternative medicine, 84% of the treatments are Ayurvedic. Now, this has naturally influenced India, because India is a major exporter, one of the major exporters of herbal technology, if not herbal products. At least the technology is going from India. So that is the reason why there is an influence in the Indian scene also. A lot of patients are actually shifting. We see here people coming from far off places, and we have seen that when we have taken the clinics to their doorstep, we have seen on the first day itself 100, 200 people rushing to those clinics. Now the reason for this shift, which is what I think you are interested in, is the problems arising from allopathy is the major problems. There are chronic situations, chronic conditions like diabetes, heart disease, where medicines alone don't work. Today in cardiology, the cardiologist actually is recommending more other things, other interventions like exercise and diet than medicines. Now medicines alone don't work. Even in Ayurveda, we talk about medicines playing a role of only 30%.
So, asking a personal question, do you think Ayurveda is any time better than allopathy?
I will say in many conditions Ayurveda is the in thing, is the one which is the most sought after today. Because Ayurveda is 6,000 years old, and it is a proven kind of a science. See, again, Ayurveda is not a health science only. It's not a healthcare system. It is actually a lifestyle. Whereas allopathy is only a medical system. There is no description of lifestyle in allopathy. Whereas Ayurveda is the science of life. So what all is described in Ayurveda is much vaster. It is an ocean actually. And allopathy is only a drop in that ocean.
Usually, especially in India, people take Ayurvedic medicines without consulting on their own. How safe is that?
Allopathic medicines I don't think is safe at all. Now this is a concept. What happens is I go to a doctor, and I have sinusitis, and the doctor prescribes certain things, and I take it and I feel good. So the next time I get an attack of sinusitis, I try to take that again. But then the cumulative effect which it can have can create major chronic problems with my sinusitis. Because what allopathy does is only symptomatological relief. It doesn't go to the root cause of the problem. Whereas Ayurveda goes to the root cause. Because as we call it, pain, fever and inflammation are actually defense mechanism of the body.
So you mean to say that Ayurvedic medicines, one can take Ayurvedic medicines on their own? One can take their own.
Many of them, 95% of them can be taken without any major problems.
95%
Of the Ayurvedic medicines are being taken today, because see, it is a genetic thing. Family to family, it is inherited. See, home remedies or Triphala Churna, for example, is being sold only without prescription today. There are a lot of such products which are being taken generation to generation. Forget about in the family, and they have not caused any major issues. And because the reason is because they are part of the whole natural system. Whereas allopathic medicines are synthetic medicines which are toxins, which actually are other than the body. So they don't align with the body. So they go inside and they create certain toxins which settle down and which pollute the whole system.
Can you tell me something about your background? Were you an allopathy?
Yes, I have spent 25 years in marketing in allopathy. I have been in large companies. I have worked at a senior level there.
So why have you shifted to Ayurveda?
I will say that Dr. Pankaj Naram and Smita Naram are the motivators. They one day spent 6 hours with me trying to convince me why I should join Ayurveda. Ayush Shakti came later. I decided that I can do a lot of good to myself by joining the Ayurvedic industry, because the Ayurvedic industry had hardly any professionals. So I saw an opportunity for myself on one side for growth. Other side, I felt I have a lot of work to do, which is quite exciting.
And there is a growing concern that Ayurvedic medicines. About the Ayurvedic medicines, can they be taken on their own?
95% of them can be taken safely without a prescription of a doctor.
95%
Of the Ayurvedic medicines, Ayurvedic products available in the market can be taken without any prescription from the doctors.
all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Yes. Because they are basically very harmless. But most of them are being taken generation to generation.
What I want is
95% of the Ayurvedic medicines can be taken without a prescription of a doctor. They are harmless.
And what about the metallic contents in Ayurvedic medicines?
So this is a something which has been brought up, and this is a later issue basically. This metal content in Ayurvedic medicines especially has been basically found because of pollution at the growth level. Herbs when they are grown, there is no quality assurance there. Now, most of the herbs being used by the Ayurvedic industry is actually picked from not actually the jungles and Himalayas. Most of them are used from somewhere in urban areas, unhygienic conditions. They use that. These are herbs which actually contain a lot of metals. They are polluted actually.
So there is no conscious input of
Yes. No. There is no conscious input, but then this happens at the growth level. Nobody tries to actually put metal in it. See, what you are talking about is something else. Bhasmas are being used in many of the Ayurvedic medicines, but then these bhasmas are also contaminated. Take for example copper. being used as a bhasma in Ayurvedic medicines. Now here, it is not only copper, it can be contaminated with cadmium, it will be contaminated with arsenic also. Now, the methodology, the technology by which the pure form of copper is not available today. So we need to do a lot of work on that. Apart from that, coming back to herbs, there also there is a lot of quality assurance. It is herb farms which needs to be set up, and there is a lot of guidance and support from the agencies, governmental agencies, which is required. Some such effort is being put in Kerala, I heard.
Where we can actually say that.
What makes us learn Ayurveda? We met Dr. Pankaj Naram in Germany. He gave a lecture in Germany, and this is where I saw him first. And I was quite intrigued by his way of talking about Ayurveda, of which I had never heard before. And then half a year later, we had planned to come to India for a year to travel, which we did. And we said, okay, let's see him in his practice. He talked beautifully about Ayurveda. Let's see it alive, and let's have an experience of it. So we went there for 3 weeks. That's what we thought in the beginning. And we got here and we saw the place and we started treatments on ourselves and we got completely hooked to it and left. How did we come to Ayurveda? We met Dr. Pankaj Naram in Germany. Oh, it's fine. I thought.
Can you do some kind of allopathy and Ayurveda?
Do you want to finish off first or continue where you can?
Sorry.
Like, why have you...
Sorry, you wanted, shall I finish what I said before or not? Is that enough for you?
No, I want to know, why have you chosen Ayurveda over allopathy?
There was never a choice for us between allopathy or Ayurveda. We never wanted to go into medical profession anyway. We both come from theatre. She's a professional dancer. I'm an assistant director for drama. And it was just the power of Ayurveda and the practicability of Ayurveda that made us decide this is what we want to do in this life, Ayurveda. So there was never the choice to do allopathy or Ayurveda. We met Ayurveda and said this is what we want to do, and we left the theatre for Ayurveda.
So it was... before Ayurvedic treatment over allopathic treatment?
Yes, because we've seen, since we've come here and we've seen the results that people can get from Ayurveda, results that are permanent and results that have no side effects. And it's herbal, it's natural. This is what.
Have you heard about, like, there's a concept of Ayurvedic medicine, some of the Ayurvedic medicines, it's different.
We have heard about it, we have read about it, and according to ancient scripts, this is part of Ayurvedic medicines. We only know that Dr. Pankaj Naram is not using these heavy metals and
Lead.
mercury, lead, and stuff like that in his medicines. So, and this is the only medicines that we are taking and that we want to prescribe later on when we practice. So,
So do you take Ayurvedic medicines on your own? I mean,
we are
Yes.
taking Ayurvedic medicines
From here,
From-
from Dr. Pankaj.
Ayush Shakti.
like, suppose you don't consult your doctor and give Ayurvedic medicine, you do that?
We do take the medicines that are available at Ayush Shakti because we know a lot about Ayush Shakti medicine. So when we have a problem and we know enough about it, we will take the appropriate medicines. If we don't know enough, we will consult the doctor. Thank you.
अपने इधर धर्मीस और मेरा दोनों का इलाज करवाया और 1-1.5 साल तक हमने एलोपैथिक दवा किया था मगर कुछ फ़र्क नहीं हुआ उसको। इसके बाद 2-4 जने राय दिया तो आयुर्वेदिक में आया। कंटिन्यूस 6 महीने तक पंकज नरम आयुष शक्ति में ट्रीटमेंट करवाया। बस उसको स्पेशल मरमा के बाद अभी बहुत अच्छा है। हाँ, बहुत फ़ायदा हुआ इससे। 1-1.5 साल तक करवाया एलोपैथिक दवा का कुछ फायदा नहीं था उसके।
जैसे आयुर्वेदिक दवाएं
आयुर्वेदिक में इधर 2-4 जन को हमने राय दिया, पंकज नरम के पास जाओ। उसके बाद 1-2 बार आया तो फर्क लगा है। उसके बाद पंकज नरम ने क्या स्पेशल मरमा बोलते हैं टॉन्सिल के लिए, तो वो भी ट्रीटमेंट इधर करवाया। बाद अभी तो बहुत फर्क है, ज़्यादा करके 99% अच्छा है।
आयुर्वेदिक दवाएं क्या आप बिना डॉक्टर की सलाह के भी ले लेती हैं कि डॉक्टर की कंसल्ट
नहीं, डॉक्टर के कंसल्ट करने के बाद ही। और डॉक्टर नीलम पाटिल है ना उसके असिस्टेंट, उसके पास भी लेती थी। इधर पंकज नरम के असिस्टेंट के पास। मेरा खुद का इलाज करवाया था इधर। उसको भी धर्मीस को अच्छा हुआ ना, बाद में मैंने भी ट्राई किया। मेरा सिर दर्द था और वॉमिट, दोनों को इधर ही इलाज करवाया। पहले तो एलोपैथिक आयुर्वेदिक दोनों आ रहे हैं, एलोपैथिक होम्योपैथिक सभी का करवाया था, मगर उससे दोनों दवा से कुछ फायदा नहीं था। 1.5-2 साल तक हो तो मैंने करवाया। बाद में इसको लगा ना अच्छा, मैंने भी इधर का ही ट्रीटमेंट चालू किया। एक बार मैंने इधर सिरोधारा भी करवाया था, अभी मेरे को भी बहुत अच्छा है, काफ़ी फर्क है।
आयुर्वेदिक ट्रीटमेंट को बेहतर मानती हैं?
हाँ, आयुर्वेदिक को बेहतर ही मानती हूँ। अच्छा, सुनना।
Why have you shifted from allopathy to Ayurveda?
Because I found Ayurveda treatment very effective and very powerful for many diseases, including something I had.
So why do you think Ayurveda is better than allopathy?
Because it removes the cause of the disease, while allopathic remedies suppress the disease, but it doesn't go so deep as Ayurveda.
So do you take Ayurvedic medicines on your own without consulting doctors?
No, basically I believe it's good to do a pulse diagnosis and then take Ayurvedic treatment.
Have you heard about Ayurvedic medicines containing some kind of metallic inputs, like arsenic and all?
I think Ayurvedic medicine is a very complete system of curing people, and I believe that many Ayurveda is getting more and more powerful and more known from people, because some diseases have been not cured by allopathic medicine, but have been cured by Ayurvedic medicine.
And what about, like you mentioned, the different approaches of allopathy?
What?
Medicines, allopathic medicines?
I think the reason why some disease cannot be cured by allopathic medicine is because generally allopathic medicine are very hot, while Ayurvedic medicine are cooling.
So Ayurvedic treatment is basically it is out the root cause.
Right, yes.
Can you mention it, like put it in a sentence?
Like
Can you put it in a sentence, like?
Ayurvedic medicine or Ayurvedic treatment are cooling the body. Allopathic medicine are very hot and can give some collateral effect. This is the difference.
Thanks a lot. Can you
This is gone. What problem?
sound, not very sharp.
Yeah. You have to speak loudly, huh? Because otherwise I can't hear you.
Why do you think Ayurvedic treatment is better than allopathic?
I believe Ayurvedic treatment is better than allopathic because it goes to the root of the disease, while allopathic cure the disease but only on the superficial level. It will start
You just
to appreciate.
can you spell your name, please?
My name is Victoria
And you have come from, like, just to repeat.
and I come from Italy,
Ayurvedic.
and I'm here doing some panchakarma treatment. Okay? And also I'm acting.
आपने
उन्होंने बहुत सारे एलोपैथिक दवाइयाँ की थी प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में, सुलोचना नर्सिंग होम या वाडिया हॉस्पिटल, अगर डॉक्टर फड़के, डॉक्टर नार्वेकर, टोटली एलोपैथिक डॉक्टर, ऐसे कुछ फायदा नहीं हुआ। लेकिन वो सब हम लोग उससे कंटाल गए थे एकदम, कि ऐसा आशा ही छोड़ दी थी कि होगा या नहीं होगा करके। फिर भी यहाँ पे एक 2.5 साल तक हम लोग का ट्रीटमेंट चालू रहा। फिर हम लोग को 2.5 साल के बाद में यहाँ पे ऐसा बच्चा हो गया।
तो आप आयुर्वेदिक ट्रीटमेंट को बेहतर मानते हैं?
आयुर्वेदिक ट्रीटमेंट को बेहतर मानते हैं।
कुछ साइड इफेक्ट्स वगैरह आपने आयुर्वेदिक
आयुर्वेदिक में साइड इफेक्ट कुछ भी नहीं है, लेकिन एलोपैथिक में साइड इफेक्ट बहुत सारे हुए कि मिसेस को फैटनेस वगैरह, अदर प्रॉब्लम वो काफ़ी हुए। तो इसके वजह से हम लोग ने कंटाल के सब ट्रीटमेंट ही छोड़ दिया। फिर यहाँ पे डॉक्टर साहब का एड्रेस मिला यहाँ पे।
तो आयुर्वेदिक दवाइयाँ क्या बिना डॉक्टर की सलाह के भी लेते हैं कि
नहीं, हम लोग अभी जहाँ तक हम लोग को यहाँ पे गुण है ना, तो हम लोग यहाँ पे आके ही दवाइयाँ लेके जाते हैं। अभी बच्चे को भी यहाँ से ही दवाई लेके जाते हैं। एलोपैथिक में बहुत सारा इलाज करवाया, लेकिन हाँ, एलोपैथिक में इतना सब फायदा नहीं हुआ। तो जहाँ तक भी हम लोग अभी ये आयुर्वेदिक जो दवाई करते हैं, तो बेहतर एलोपैथिक से आयुर्वेदिक मानते हैं। तो अभी हम लोग पूरा ट्रीटमेंट जो है आयुर्वेदिक ही हम लोग का चालू है।
किस इलाज के लिए आपने और इसके पहले भी कोई इलाज आपने किया था?
हाँ, हम लोग एलोपैथी का इलाज किए थे लगभग 3.5 साल। लेकिन वो एलोपैथी का दवा लेके मेरा वाइफ का बॉडी का अंदर का सब साइकिल चेंज हो गया था। इसकी वजह से हम लोग आयुर्वेदा के तरफ आ गए। और जब डॉक्टर पंकज नरम जी से हम जब मिले, तो उन्होंने ऐसा कॉन्फिडेंस दे दिया कि ये उनका बाएं हाथ का खेल है। और उन्होंने हम लोगों को ये कहने के लिए बहुत गर्व होता है कि हमें 7 महीने में ये बच्चा मिल गया उनकी वजह से। और इसका नाम भी हम लोग आयुर्वेदिक बेबी रखे हैं, क्योंकि आयुर्वेदा के लिए उन्होंने जो योगदान दिया है डॉक्टर पंकज नरम ने, उसका बहुत महत्व है। और मैं तो मानता हूँ कि डॉक्टर पंकज नरम इस युग के महान योगी है और उन्होंने आयुर्वेदा में बहुत रिसर्च की है। और उनका तो ये कहना है कि आयुर्वेदा में कोई भी ऐसी बीमारी नहीं कि जिसका हल नहीं हो सकता। और आयुर्वेद ये अपना ही साइंस होके हम लोग भूल गए हैं उसको, और उसको डॉक्टर पंकज नरम जिंदा कर रहे हैं। और वो बहुत अभिमान की।
तो आपको कोई आयुर्वेदिक ट्रीटमेंट में कोई साइड इफेक्ट वगैरह कुछ भी नहीं है?
आयुर्वेदिक में कोई साइड इफेक्ट नहीं है। हालांकि जैसा एलोपैथी में साइड इफेक्ट है, ऐसा आयुर्वेदा में कोई भी साइड इफेक्ट नहीं है। और हम लोग उसका अनुभव ले चुके हैं।
तो आप क्या आयुर्वेदिक दवाई